I originally conceived of writing a memoir in 1983 after 5 years of harrowing and bizarre experience, beginning with an accident in the Peace Corps in 1978, which took my wife's life and left me with multiple surgeries and hospitalizations. I and others thought it would be a good story, but that I was too young for a memoir. I agreed and put it off and spent what turned out to be 30 years of reading, research, therapy, and meditation practice that took me all over the U.S., Japan, and Europe, even a 5-week trip to Nepal and India. Through this time, I had many encounters with beats, hippies, New Agers, and many others, which contributed to the view you see in the memoir, which is subtitled Memoir of a Dharma Bum Who Survived. I wrote it inspired by and responding to Kerouac, Ginsberg, and the Beats, but I really don't quite get to Kerouac's style or prose. It comes out a good bit different, but like Kerouac, after 30 years of thinking about a memoir, I wrote it in a couple of hours a day over 6 to 8 weeks. The cover and the excerpt that explicates it are indeed a reference to Tibetan meditative practices, but it is a criticism of the beats, hippies, and New Age interpretations and guesses about that practice. Here's the excerpt. Afterward, feel free to comment or ask questions at 347-826-7370. It's from page 206 of the memoir, beginning of chapter 12, titled Blaming Jaffe Ryder, 2010. In about 1990 or so, I had the temerity to write a letter to Allen Ginsberg enclosing a sample of my poetry and asking if he wouldn't mind reviewing it. To my surprise, he answered, writing his review of my work on the back of the letter I'd written him. In his own hand, he commented that my writing was a head trip and that I should read more Kerouac. He also told me that Trungpa's poetry had been positively influenced by discussions with Allen and some of the other beats. I was quite pleased to have